and today I'm bringing you one of my favorite games of all time, Jak and Daxter and the Precursor Legacy new game. I beat this game probably about 3 times now, I think. I haven't played it in like 4 years though. It's really old. I think it's like 2002, maybe 99, around there. Oh,
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not
best
to come
part
here.
right here. I remember it since. Oh, the best part.
Continue your search for artifacts in Eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
No, nothing's over there. Don't worry. Sure.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow!
No.
How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
And we won't find any more of that dog-gooey eco stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let me go back. I know how to play this game.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Let me see if there's sensitivity change, because you don't understand how slow I'm turning right now. No graphic. Dang it. But as I was saying before, I played this game. How do I get out? Oh, start probably.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your
But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I played this game like 4 times before, but of course.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yeah, I can't remember it that good. I remember just the basis. I can't remember all the little stuff in it, but yeah, it's a great game. I recommend it to anyone, any age. When I first played this, I played it with my dad when I was like 4.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
I want that. Okay. But anyways, I played with my dad when I was about 6. So he helped me and we beat this. Okay. And it still is one of my favorite games.
Hey, you
No,
found one
really?
of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
I can't believe I still remember all the controls. It's been so long. Like, I haven't even touched my PS2. I just brought it out this week. Because I brought it to school, and you know how all the teachers have the projectors in their class? Give me that. Dun, 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 yeah. But yeah, how they have the projectors in their class.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell.
That's what I
I'll
want
bet
right
if you
there.
collect all 7 area, you can find even more
Give me that
power
blue ego.
cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Yeah, this game is and basically each eco does a different task, so it's pretty good.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
But yeah, the first game it's all right, but when the storyline increases at the later games, but this is still probably the best.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your
So I'm
body.
gonna go over here and get this blue eco. But I remember this game's on PS2, by the way, if I haven't said that yet.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
But anyways, let me go this way because I am moving so slow. It's not even funny. I'm gonna suck at Call of Duty after this. But anyways, this game's for PS2 if I haven't said it. Give me that power orb. I remember the first Christmas I got my PS2 and I wanted to tell the story super bad. Give me all these.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
But anyways, it was Christmas. It was when I was 5. It was that Christmas. And I'm 14 now, if you guys didn't know.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase health.
Yes, we get it. It's green eco. Come on, old man. I'm trying to tell a story here. But anyways, I already have full health. Forget it. It was this huge box.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
And it was this big box. It had to be 5.5 feet by 3 feet. And I asked for a basketball hoop that Christmas. I didn't ask for a game because I didn't even care about games. I was just... I don't need to do that. I jump. I'm a boss. But anyways, there's gonna be another cutscene, of course. First 20 minutes of the game's cutscene.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay in chat, Big Green.
We got the moves
itching to
like
get on with our
Jagger.
adventures.
Got the moves
Fine,
like Jagger.
fine.
I got the
Adventure away,
moves like
then.
Jagger.
And while you're out adventuring, why don't you self useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you?
And get that precursor
Follow
orb.
the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all
Get out of my house!
get out of here!
Oh, did I call that? Did I call that? Say what? Is he remembering? But yeah, it was this huge box. It was like 5 in the turn. Hey, cutie. But anyway, 5.5 by 3 feet at least. Like that's bare minimum. I don't want to jump in there. And I asked for a basketball hoop, so I thought it was a basketball hoop. I was all excited. I'm like, yes, it's a basketball hoop. And I got out there Christmas morning, and I open it up, and it's a small little box in there. And it was a PS3 with the game.
Like scout flies are always in red boxes.
With the game, let me do a submission after this is Rocket Power and Madden 02.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journey yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs? We can get underway. I would offer you a power cell in return.
Okay, how many do I have? How do I check that? But